I've been making chairs and benches to sell, and since the weather has been nice, I've been super busy selling multiples at once, getting reservations, and custom orders. This chair is an amazing profit maker, and I've decided to share the plans for free today. I've been making build plans and now I have over 25 available. Check the description to get your free download. While at it, please like and subscribe, it keeps the channel going and it helps a ton. Thanks to all subscribers. This build is simple because you do all your cuts to length right away. Then it's just a nice big assembly that goes quick. I've made this bench in about 90 minutes and have a few more ready to go for buyers. Using stop blocks really helps keep cuts consistent and it saves a ton of time. I'd say it's well worth taking the time to integrate the teeth rack in your miter saw setup and make yourself fun. Next on the joiner, I get two faces square to each other, which helps with this bench. I'll be honest, it helps a lot. If you don't have a joiner, the fact that we cut those parts to length right away does help, and you have flat enough 2x4s, you'll be alright. I went with an aggressive cut, so that I could do just one pass per side or face, which saves me a ton of time here. On the table side, I set my blade to 3¼ inches. Stripped all the boards just once on their opposite side. If you don't have the boards jointed, just set your blade to an 1/8 wider first and do both sides. If you've been watching, you'll notice this camera and how I film is a little different. I'm using a DJI pocket camera, which follows me around. It's a camera I've mostly used for B footage, filming CNC and laser engraver cuts, but I decided to try something new with it today. Not having to deal with the camera at all during the build, but I'll be back with my other much better camera, of course. Now on the planer, I run all those boards just once, a good aggressive cut, then I choose a 6 that will be the seats, 6 25-inch parts. Take the ones that have a bad face so that you can plane it down to 1¼ inches. This is a size that I find looks great for this build. Leaving it thick just looks bulky. The seat parts hold thanks to the dado here, making this a really solid bench that doesn't rely on joints or screws to hold the human's weight. Trace a line down the middle of the 20-inch parts, then trace 2 more lines, each side of it the thickness of a jointed 2x4, not the thinner seat parts, but the 23-inch parts. I use my miter saw to do dados, with the desktop set to about 1/2 inch and the 2x4 against the fence to have the full blade clearance. Cut the rightmost and leftmost cuts in the line. Then just remove the middle materials and cut at a time. It goes quick once you get the hang of it. Time to assemble the sides. Take two 25-inch parts, two 20-inch parts with the dados facing inwards, and one 23-inch part in the middle. Add glue on the 25-inch parts towards the 20-inch part end grains, and clamp it all up, adding glue on the dados as well. Leave space at the top and bottom of the joints for pre-drilling and screws, but leave it in clamps until done. Pre-drill with a 3/8 drill bit. I use my pocket hole bit, which is this size. Pre-drill about an inch deep to no less than half an inch from the end. This leaves space for the screw, but then glue a dowel on top, hiding the screws from the sides. Pre-drill 2 per joint, one at the top, one at the bottom. Repeat for the second frame. The dowels will be added later before sanding. For the 23-inch part in the dado, same thing, adding a clamp just helps it seat nicely. Fill all the holes with glue, dowels, and cut them flush, leaving a tiny bit for sanding later. 1 inch should be plenty if you use enough glue, they never pop out. Sand everything flat, then sand the frames. This will help you save a ton of time towards the end, and it's just easier to sand everything when it's flat. Put the frames on what will be their backs. I choose the least nice looking side for that, then put glue on the end grains of the 19-inch parts. Clamp them against the top of the sides with 3-inch spacing in between them. Raise the bench right away so that you're certain it sits flat and square before doing anything else. Same as earlier, pre-drill and screw all those, in the same way but deeper because you're going through the side of the 2x4s. Make sure you stop at around half an inch from the end again. I decided to do the dowels later, but you can do them now if you wish. I worked on seats using a square, tracing a line on their side about an inch from the side, which helps pre-drill straight. With a countersunk drill bit, pre-drill 2 per plank at equal distances from the sides. Add them to the bench starting with the frontmost and backmost ones, which help a ton with the spacing and ensures the bench is square. I finalized the remaining dowels that were missing before sanding. Add enough glue so that they never pop out, not just a little dab. Cut them all flush and then the bench is almost ready. Give everything a solid last sanding. I sell those unpainted, so this is the last step before the clients and profits. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, get the free plans in the description, and see you next time for more builds.